Today's show is brought to you by the 2011 Marketing and Money Making Super Conference. Reserve your seat by March 31st, that's just 2 days away, and receive an over $200 discount. Check the sidebar for more details. Welcome to No BS Live TV, the place for prosperity without the bull. I'm Mara Glazer. Today, I'm going to talk to one of my fellow young entrepreneurs and friends who's making a name for himself around the country by speaking to young students on the Extreme Entrepreneurship Tour and encouraging them to pursue their entrepreneurial dreams. He's bringing the tour back to this year's Super Conference to conduct a session with his team for all the kids in attendance. I talked to him a few days ago through Skype and wanted to share that conversation with you today. Let's roll that tape. Well, hello there, everybody. On today's episode, we have Arel Moody from the Extreme Entrepreneurship Tour. He is the co-owner of the Extreme Entrepreneurship Tour, and he is also named one of America's top young speakers. We had him come last year to the Super Conference with his team, and it was absolutely fabulous. The kids loved it. They left eager to start their own businesses, or if they had their own businesses, they left eager to grow their own business or to grow their businesses. So, Arel, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited about it. Last year was just a phenomenal experience, so we're really excited and pumped to be doing it twice as awesome this year.
Great. So what exactly is the Extreme Entrepreneurship Tour?
So the Extreme Entrepreneurship Tour, I'll tell you why the tour existed, and then that'll explain what it is as well. When I was younger, when we were in school going to different entrepreneurship events, we always had really great speakers. You know, you'd have like these really cool folks like the Steve Jobs of the world and the Bill Gates, and they're great entrepreneurs. But at the end of the day, when you're someone who's younger, you don't really connect as well to think, well, I can do this right now. Maybe like in 20 years I can do it, maybe in 15 years I can do it, but I can't do it right now. And with the tour, you know, I started a business before the tour, which was a company called Place Finder, which is off-campus housing service, and our other owners of the company, they all started different startups, and they were really successful young entrepreneurs doing cool things. So it was kind of off of the wouldn't it be cool conversation a lot of people have. You know, wouldn't it be cool if we can actually get more young people involved in entrepreneurship? Because it really is just, I mean, as anyone who's, you know, listening to this knows, entrepreneurs is just a small percentage of the world, and youth entrepreneurs are even smaller. So we said, well, let's get the top, brightest young entrepreneurs in the world together to come together and really get people excited about entrepreneurship. So that's kind of how the tour got created. So what the tour does now is we travel around to high schools, to colleges, to workforce development boards, basically any organization that's dealing with youth, to get them excited about entrepreneurship. We bring in the country's top young entrepreneurs. All of our entrepreneurs are just insanely amazing. You know, they're under the age of 30. They've built extremely successful companies, you know, either over $1 million or have made a big social impact to show people that, you know, they can start businesses right now. And here, let's learn from the people who are doing it right now, who look like you, who sound like you, and from the same background as you. We have a big tour bus that we travel around the country. We've done over 200 tour events so far, and about 500 other events, including keynotes and workshops altogether since the inception.
Great. So what can the parents expect when they bring their kids to the Super Conference and they come to see you and learn from you? What can they expect their kids to learn?
So here's what's going to happen. We had an amazing experience. We tailored our presentation to be really targeted at the youth that are going to be at the Super Conference. And last year it was a smashing success. We brought in some amazing young entrepreneurs, and we learned a lot from the experience. And we're going to be taking it up a notch. So if you're a parent that's listening to this, if you care about getting your students to get entrepreneurship, a lot of times, especially if you're an entrepreneur, getting your kids to get it sometimes isn't as easy as you might like to. Or if they do get it, really giving them the effort to move forward. So we're going to be teaching them about how to get engaged in entrepreneurship right now, how to best use their age as actually a huge benefit, where other people think it actually hurts them. It's probably the best thing on your side. How to get media to cover you because of your age. different strategies that young entrepreneurs are using right now that your kids can walk away from the event and start implementing immediately to take whatever idea they have and make it go. And if they have an idea, some really specific strategies to really give it that bump that they need, which for you is going to be awesome because they're probably going to get your schedule, get all the hard work that you're doing, and be excited about it. And any way that we can help bring the family together and get more people excited about entrepreneurship, I mean, it's a win-win. So we're going to be bringing in Dwayne Spires, who's an amazing entrepreneur. He's built a very, very successful company called Extreme Youth Sports. And what he actually does is he's a martial artist, and he actually took his love and passion of martial arts and turned it into a business where he's created literally, I think it's about hundreds of different locations where they teach his form of confidence building of martial arts. So he's an amazing guy. He's also an MMA ring announcer, so he's got a really cool voice, so you're going to love listening to him do his thing. And we have Adam Whitty as well, who's going to be coming, who's an amazing entrepreneur who cares about books. He publishes books for folks, and I mean, let's be honest, we all know that the quote, poor people have big TVs and rich people have big libraries. So he's someone who took his passions of books and made it grow. He's going to tell his story about how he got started. And they're all, in their 20s and built really, really successful large companies. So your kids are really going to want to hear from these guys.
So before we leave, can you give me a piece of oral wisdom and basically a piece of advice for all the aspiring youth entrepreneurs out there?
I will. I'm going to get my friend to help me out with this. Hold on one second here. Oh, all right. The advice is going to come from my dog, Yigs. And that advice is, no matter who you are, where you're from, you got to start taking action right now. The most difficult thing you can ever do is just get started. Stop using excuses as your reason to not move forward and start your business. I'm a pug. You know what I do all day? I sleep and I don't do anything. You don't want to be like me. You want to go out there and make something of yourselves. So thank you, Jaeger, for that advice. But the real advice outside of the pug advice is going to be, as someone who's young, you have a great asset in your youth. People want to help you. People are going to go out of their way to give you more mentorship, more opportunities. And really, the bar is set really, really low for you, so they don't expect much of you. So if you can exceed their expectations, so many opportunities are going to open up. And we're going to show you exactly how to take as much action as you can with your age at the Super Conference this year, so it's going to be awesome.
So great, Arel, thank you for joining me. And if you want to sign up for the Super Conference, if you haven't registered already, you can click the link on this page. We have a discount that expires this week, so go ahead and register. And if you want more information about the kids event, just email me at mariglazer@dankennedy.com. The email address is on the screen. And thanks, Arel. We'll see you soon. We'll see you in about a month.
All right, sounds great.
Bye.
See you at the Super Conference, y'all.
Yeah, see you at the Super Conference.
Today's show is brought to you by the 2011 Marketing and Money Making Super Conference. So you just saw Arel Moody from the Extreme Entrepreneurship Tour, and as you know, they're coming back to the Super Conference this year to teach a whole session to all the kids in attendance about entrepreneurship and how to start your own business. And then we're bringing Dan Kennedy into the session, and he's going to answer all their burning marketing questions. And we're actually kicking all the adults out. This is just for kids and Dan Kennedy only, and I think that's pretty cool. I wish that I could go attend that myself. So reserve your seat by March 31st. That's just 2 days away, and receive an over $200 discount. Check the sidebar for more details.
We are cutting into our daily show with an urgent announcement. This is Jessica bringing you this week's Beat the Clock web deal. Dan Kennedy is practically giving away $10 million marketing secrets that will instantly transform any business or sales career. Not only has Dan personally used these 10 secrets to build his legendary status, but these are the very same bits of wisdom that he's given his personal coaching clients over the years. He divulges such secrets as how simply implementing blank, you can easily take an even failing business and turn it into a highly profitable, continually growing, and long-lasting powerhouse, how you can double, triple, or even quadruple the power and results of your current advertising by simply changing your blank, and more. Beat the clock and invest in $10 million marketing secrets today for 50% off. And if you're a GKIC Gold member or above, receive free shipping. But hurry, this offer ends Monday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Check the banner for more details.
Well, that's it for today's show. Remember to check the sidebar for this week's new free gift for watching. I'm Mara Glazer, and this is No BS Live TV. Stick around for a preview of Friday's episode. On today's show, Bill Glazer sits down with Dan Kennedy to talk about the kinds of people who attend seminars, events, or conferences, and how you can utilize this information when planning your own event.